Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. I'm Sara Jane, and this is Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls on Gift of Healing TV. Welcome. The topic for this program is Be Nicer to Yourself. And I am going to start this with a quote. Be nicer to yourself. Your heart needs to trust that you are on your side. Rachel Mary Martin. Today I was listening to something that is going on the summit, or something that's going on the internet, and it talked about, and the particular person that's being interviewed talked about betrayal. And I thought, I've worked so much with feelings of feeling unwanted, unloved, not good enough, and realised that there are also feelings of betrayal in there. And so be nicer to yourself. Your heart needs to trust that you are on your side. Because one of the things that I've realised with my own journey was the only person who ever really, truly rejected me was me when I changed my name. And the same goes with that word betrayal. I was the one that truly betrayed me. So with everything that's gone on in my life, because of those feelings of rejection, and I hadn't even thought about putting that word betrayal to it, because those feelings of rejection, I really didn't trust anybody. And that actually really did include me. And I sort of spent so long saying, don't love, can't get hurt. The only person I can ever trust is myself. But because of some of the actions I took, I also rejected and betrayed myself. And so I am definitely talking from an understanding from my perspective. But it's not about beating yourself up about it. This talks about your heart needs to trust you. And if that's the way you wish to look at it, that's fine. But for me, it is about our inner child, those younger aspects of ourselves that have felt rejected, betrayed, etc. You use whatever terminology you like. It is that inner child that has to learn to trust us, me. My inner child has to learn to trust me. Your inner child has to learn to trust you. And the kinder we are to ourselves, now I'm not sure I like that word nice, but it was part of the quote that actually gave me the title for the program. So it is about how kind are we being to ourselves. You have to do what is right for yourself. Nobody else is walking in your shoes, Emily's quotes. And it is so true. You can't live your life through others. Others can't live their life through you. It is about you living your own life and being true to you. I spent so many years trying to be a people pleaser because of that feeling of unworthiness. And it was just like, oh, if they only like me for a little while, it's better than nothing at all. But it is about being kind to ourselves. It is about being strong enough to learn to say yes when it's right for us and no when it's not. And absolutely, since I've started saying no, it isn't necessarily the easiest of things to do, but it brings about the most honest outcome. And it is about honesty and integrity of self. and being kind to ourselves. And although there's a quote here that says, "Do not give your past the power to define your future," Daniel Laporte. No, it isn't about letting, because my interpretation of my past very much dictated how I lived my life for very, very many years. It doesn't anymore because of the healing work that I've done for self. And we can all do. We have to find what works for us. And the way I work isn't right for everybody. And there are so many people now, and they are talking about the healing of the inner self, the inner child. And as you can learn to be kind to yourself, be nicer to yourself, so you can bring that contact with that inner child, those other aspects of yourself, and help them to build up the trust in you. When you show love for yourself, when you show caring for yourself, when you start to trust and believe in yourself, and trust that nothing is permanent in this world, not even our troubles. And the more energy we put to the negative, the more we are going to feel those troubles. The more energies we've put to, there is an end to this, and the quote isn't actually written here, but it's, if you're going through hell, keep going. And it's so true. Don't try and divert, because you're just going to add to it. Just keep going straight. Just keep doing the best you can with the knowledge that you have at the time, and being kindest to you. Now, yes, being kind to ourselves doesn't mean being unkind to others. But actually, some of the unkindest things that we can do can appear to be the kindest things. We think they are the kindest things, but they actually aren't. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is say no to others, so that you are saying yes to yourself. Help and support others, just don't leave yourself behind. There's another quote somewhere around all of that. Yes, take care of others, but don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget how important you are, how special you are. And I know it's something I've shared before. Every single one of us is special in our own unique way. No one is more or less special than anyone else. No one is more or less deserving than anyone else. In our own unique, special ways. So don't leave yourself behind. It is so important to take care of you. Because like so many of us who are givers, we do forget to give to ourselves. But by remembering to include ourselves, to be kind to ourselves, to be nicer to ourselves, we actually give ourselves more energy, more strength, more resilience, more whatever you want, wellness, health, so that we can be there for others. You can't drink from an empty cup. So it is important to replenish yourself. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let go. and many trees and plants go into rest. If nature requires to rest, guess what? So do we. So allow yourselves me time. Trust and believe in yourself. And be kind to you. I hope that has helped. And I know I've talked very much from my own experience. And I very much try to share from my own experience rather than making suggestions, or somebody once said to me, here, take my advice, I'm not using it. I try very much to live by what I share, and to share by what I live. Thank you for joining me. Do go to the website, giftofhealingtv.com. There are the catch-up pages, interviews, meditations, exercises. Please, and then there's the Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls page. There's well over 100 videos there for you to enjoy now. So please do go and make the most of them. They're there for free. And there won't be a program next week. Family commitments mean that I actually won't be around next week on Wednesday evening. I have no idea exactly where I will end up, but I'll be somewhere, but probably not here. But the following week, Wednesday the 13th of November, I am joined by Jessica Woods, the founder of Freefall Therapy. We are going to be discussing on Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls choices. If you wanted to check out Freefall Therapy, Jessica's been on the program before. You'll find it under the interviews. Please go and check it out. But Jessica's going to be with me, and we're going to be talking about choices. I hope you will join us for that. Have a good couple of weeks, folks. If it gives you the chance to go and catch up with some of what we've shared in the past, please do. And I will see you again soon. Love, peace, and light. Namaste.